It's Coach MK. Let's review a concept that is actually critical. It underpins everything we do. It's called locking your cage. You've probably heard me say this before. Most people right now have worked with me already, but let's go a little bit deeper into really what that is without stressing out about it too much. When I was standing on the track the first time trying to tell everyone to stand up a little straighter and to make sure that their core was helping out, I would say, I would say something really obtuse, like, try to draw your belly button into your spine. Not that that's a bad cue, but what happened was, people would bend forward. And I'm like, that's not what we want. I want you to straighten up. So I thought instead of saying a word that would have them focus on the front, I would just give them a word they didn't know what to do with. Lock your cage was the cue to draw your shoulder blades together. That was it. And I know that sounds really simple, but if you're sitting in a chair, like I am right now, and your feet are flat on the ground, drawing your shoulder blades together has this odd effect of turning on all these muscles down here, these supporting muscles in your core that you need to run effectively. So it's not just a shoulder movement, it's like a little straighter. So while you're sitting on the chair, if you're trying to work out like what locking your cage means, and we're going to stand up and try it again in a minute, at first just draw those shoulder blades together and try to sit on top of your sits bones, like you feel your sits bones really pushing into the ground. In order to really kind of do that, drawing the shoulder blades, not drawing your shoulders back, like your elbows really shouldn't go back beyond your waist. If you're trying so hard that your hands are coming out, then we're trying too hard. Really, it's just a subtle move, and everything I'm doing in this video is exaggerated to make sure that the concept sticks. So draw the bottom part of your shoulder blades together, sitting on top of your sits bones. Boom, this is on. Another way to think about it is pretend you're wearing obnoxiously long earrings that a very good friend of yours gave to you for your birthday, and you're like, oh, she's an amazing jewelry designer, and you're never going to say no to these, but you're like, wow, that is longer than anything I would normally choose to wear. And they're gorgeous. But it's a foreign cue because you don't want them to touch your shoulders, right? So pretend you're wearing these earrings, long earrings, and you don't want them touching your shoulders, so you draw your shoulders back and away. That can help. If that's not a helpful cue, don't worry about it. Like I said, I know the concept is obtuse, but over time, it's not what we want as a cue that's not going to bring us forward like this. See how my back is rounded and my lower back is like curving in? This is not what we want by turning it on. We want to think pulling everything in and straightening up. And the best cue I found to give for this has been lock your cage, which from just being at rest, it's a very subtle that. That's it. Not pushing, not forcing, just a little bit of an engagement. I don't know if any of that helps. I don't know if you're more confused. Just think this is how most of us stand. It's the good posture. It's the locking your cage is the good posture your mother wanted you to have, where this is pressing inwards, this is pressing backwards. Everything's on, and you're ready to go. You're not straining for it. It's just ready to go. Yay! If that does not work, just go get some earrings. It's a good excuse.